Danny Baker's Breakfast Show. Weekday mornings from 6. Danny Baker on BBC London 94.9.
English as tuppence and changing, yet changeless as canal water, Armada defeat nestling in green nowhere, Miss Heather shambling feudal still, Opsimath and Eremite with snow falling around his shoulders. It's the BBC London 94.9 Breakfast Show. And some mornings it's great, you can just kick off your shoes and think, well, that's it, the show's in the bag. And we may have been a little lax this morning and indulging ourselves. That's because Ross Noble's coming in, you know. So when Ross is around, and perhaps our second most returned studio guest, I think you're just pipped by Ben Elton by one. I don't know, Ben, he came back the other week, but otherwise, so we knew, well, we got ourselves a show this morning and friends are coming in, and already the bits are flying fast and furious. His notorious.
Sorry,
tell us what you're saying. No, off the air, because this, if we've got something in this will see us through the week. This kind of.
I'm 90%. I'm not sure, but I think that the bit in Doctor Who after the woo. I'm sure it's the same as Band-Aids Feed the World.
Now, if you're wondering what we're talking about, he said he looked at me from under the eyebrows like he hadn't prepared this. I don't know. He said, no.
I'll tell you why it was. I went to see The Darkness last night, and there was and Justin was played the start of Band-Aids Feed the World, and and I started sort of
went from there. Okay,
and it kind of So
what it was, he said, if you ain't got the theme tune to Doctor Who with you, so I said, you fascinate me strangely. Why? So he said, because I think the middle bit of it sounds like Band-Aids Feed the World.
You see, what's great is you've got it now.
I've got it now, and we'll see. It's a journey we're going on.
Some people would check beforehand. I like the idea. I'm sat here and I could look like an idiot.
No, because we were all willing it to sound like that, because what a find. There's no fun if it isn't. I've got something standing by which I can do like for like. Before we get round to why Ross is with us this morning. Okay, here we go. We're listening for Feed the World. Okay. Come on.
After this bit.
Oh, I know what you're going to say. I know it's Christmas time at all. It does. Yes, it does. It sounds exactly like that.
But I think there's another bit after that as well.
Let's go. Hang on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Every time we play it, we're going right from the top, by the way. So here we go. Hang on. Everybody.
Right, yeah.
Do they know it's Christmas time in space?
And then just this bit here.
Oh, yes, I know what you have.
Yeah. That bit there.
It is. It's Feed the World. Feed it. Well done.
Thank God it's
them instead of Simon. But listen to that.
Yeah.
What a spell. Come on. And that
and with that, my career was saved in one.
Well, I'll give you this as well. Ronnie Hazelhurst, of course, is only a heartbeat away from being the radiophonic orchestra with Ron Grainer or whoever did that. Famously did both Please Sir. Well, he did Blankety Blank, right? So Blankety Blank apparently is what if you go to the huge Ronnie Hazelhurst pile of bricks out in Somerset or wherever it is, it was built because every time they played the Blankety Blank theme, he had to get paid, and quite rightly too. Who's to say he's not? But as only archivists such as myself know, all he did when they said, "Can we have a theme to it?" He said, "What's the bit of the Please Sir theme?" And he's used it already, and he used it. Here's Please Sir, and tell me that it's not got it doesn't interpolate Blankety Blank. Same man, two theme tunes, he's piled them up. Okay, so Please Sir. Okay, Please Sir. So far, so unique. This is 1968. Some 4 years before he was asked to come up with a theme tune for Blankety Blank. Now, Ronnie didn't look too far for it because... Hang on! That's exactly it. Blankety blank. That's exactly the same thing.
The thing is, though, because I'm blankety blank, he obviously only got half the money because it was just Super Match Game.
Super Match Game.
The reason there was
Super Match Game.
There was probably originally lyrics to that went, please,
with Bernard, John Alternate and Mr. Hedges. Bernard Alternate, Mr. We're back. You see, we haven't even started this section yet.
The Please Sir theme music's caused me a lot of problems of late.
What?
I'll tell you what it is, right? Do you remember the Kickstart music?
No, I don't remember Kickstart music.
Basically, long story, but I bought a trials bike, right?
All right.
Because I'm a keen hobbyist.
Yeah, okay.
And I bought a trials bike. I thought I'll get into it, right? It's the sort of spot. I like motorbikes. I thought I'm looking for something so I bought a trials bike. And the way that my mind works is I often sing the theme music to stuff. You know, like if I'm walking down an alleyway and I'm being followed and I might hum a Bond theme.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
If life were only like that, the soundtracks followed you around wherever you go.
I'm a little bit special, and I'm happy to admit that.
Yeah.
And so I rided this bike around, and because I loved Kickstart as a kid, and I was trying to get the Kickstart music in my head.
Yeah.
I go, I'm going to hum the Kickstart tune. I can only get Please Sir. So I'm riding around trying to pull the bike into, go up all the...
Yes, my Ruby. And that thing used to play, of course, the little at the drop of a hat.
Derek Garland bring up the washboard.
But it wasn't just the washboard. It had all those pots and pans at the top and the thimbles on. And we've discussed it many times. What a piece of work was that? So this has been haunting you for days, huh? Blankety blank in the middle. That spot of, and of course, while we're talking here, if anyone else says, hang on, hold on, there are many things that interpolate other things. We've done, That's Not Your Tune before. But a spot like the Doctor Who thing, which is pretty good. Let's do that again. Hang on. Just remind ourselves, Ronnie Hazelhurst wrote this in 68 and again in 73. Super Match Game. Super Match Game, Super Match Game. I mean, that's not just an echo of it.
No, it's not. It's the same tune.
That is the same thing. And now, of course, we have suddenly realised that... Ross, why are you with us this morning?
I have absolutely no idea.
You must have. Come on, that's what they said you deserve. Absolute. Oh, it's for. Oh, the DVD.
Yeah,
well done.
Out, yeah.
Unreal Time. Oh,
yeah.
And how have you parlayed that up into a 2-disc set?
It's 2 shows. One from the Garrick Theatre and another one from the Regent's Park Outdoor Theatre.
Oh, brilliant!
So
wow.
2 different shows.
That seems a little rash to me. I mean, why don't put one out now and one out in March?
Because I didn't want it to be one of those kind of cheap cash-in. I wanted the DVD to be like an album, like a
double album.
Yeah, like a proper thing.
Double album. Okay. All right. So
it's the sort of thing that I would want to buy.
This is your physical graffiti, isn't it?
Yeah,
this is your physical graffiti.
I hate all those kind of DVDs that are just cheap.
Listen to Feed the World in the background. I actually parted company with the company who used to make my football videos over that very principle. Yeah. I lost. They sued me, but I said, no, you can't put out a 45-minute best of the past 3 videos. That's parted company.
That's got 8 hours on there.
Man alive. 8 hours. Well, we've had plenty of entertainment already out of you this morning, my friend. It is Unreal Time. Of course, we've got plenty more to discuss this morning. And last time we met you, you were just going into the Big West End Theatre there, weren't you? It was the first time I think you were back for, what was the last one? It wasn't Unreal Time.
No, it was Noodlemeister was the last one.
Oh, well, we didn't see you doing that. You
missed us out on that.
John O'Coleman got you the benefit
I thought it was taking a mix slightly if I came back.
Oh, not at all. Believe me. We've had some belters recently, though. We have had Joel Schumacher, the Hollywood director, sending a Mini Driver, and Sid Little, as I was telling you off the air. How funny was Sid Little?
He was
Ben
great.
Turpin.
His Ben Turpin impression was superb. Then we had 2 in a day, didn't we?
What?
Someone else came in and did Mark Gatiss.
Did Ben
also
Turpin. Mark, with the best role in the world, is no Sid Little.
No, Sid's was the Ben Turpin.
The only reason we concentrate on this is because on one of the earlier shows, when Ross came in and reminding us the Little and Large's routine of how celebrities start their car in the morning, we knew we had a hit show, and that was the unsung man. He's the not the Pete Best, because he was fired, the Jimmy Nicol of the show, if he doesn't mind being the fellow who filled in for Ringo on that one tour.
Can I have that officially put on the website?
You're the 5th Beatle. There you go, Zola. We'll be right back. Genuinely writ large magic. Morning Men of Ross Noble's around, and but tragically, he chose the halfway point of the show to break all our hearts and tell us we're going to be seeing less and less of him. We're going to live in Australia for good. Is that it?
Not at all.
For
not
good.
At all.
Well, we've enjoyed him here.
I spend half my time in Australia. I tour over there, and I come out and tour here.
How long have you been spending half your time in Australia?
I've been doing that for a few years now, but nobody knows because people just go because I come back and I do a tour in England once a year, which most comics do like one every 3 years.
Yeah, you're pretty hard working.
So so I just
I bet the series doing any more of those when you went all over the world.
No, I think the BBC got wise to the fact it was me just going all over the world
and chatting with folks.
Hang on a second.
That was a great series.
Couldn't he just do this from a studio?
No, you certainly couldn't, because otherwise, how would you have made those pithy observations?
Exactly.
Those off-the-cuff observations you are known for.
Yeah. So no, there's no more of those.
Looking at the world through your off-kilter microscope.
Exactly. His own unique take on the world. I'll tell you. Here's a good one for you. On the subject of comedy DVDs. Have a look on the back. Just nip down to your HMVs and the like, and have a look at the back of the comedy DVDs and see how many of them say "at his outrageous best."
Did they? Yes, I can imagine. Yes, I can imagine.
You can actually play DVD bingo. Unleashed is always
Unleashed.
One.
Yeah,
Unleashed at his outrageous best.
Well, I tell you, recently, while we're talking there, I was saying about the some of the superfluous things on. I know you've got 8 hours of stuff on yours. I'm playing. You've took a keen interest in it, which is not always the way for the extras, isn't it? And by the way, can we put a moratorium on companies putting out extras? Chapter search. That's it.
Yeah,
that is not an extra. It's like putting on a CD extras. Audibility. Chapter search.
Nothing
dialogue.
It's just wrong.
Yeah,
it is wrong.
But Norman Wisdom's great lost film, The Girl on the Boat, in which he played fairly straight. He did a P.G. Wodehouse film in 1962, and it's been unavailable for years and years and years. And it's just come out, The Girl on the Boat, on DVD. But the curator of Norman's memory, I suppose, one of these website guys, has said, I'll interview him for the DVD.
Yeah.
And so there it is, Norman commentary, Norman Wisdom all the way through. I nearly said Norman Vaughan all the way through. That'd have been something. But various Normans comment. But
Norman Collier would be a nightmare. I might do that on the next DVD. I might have commentary with Norman Collier and just have him and I in it. No.
I'll tell you about. Yeah. What an idea! Norman Collier's commentary. So anyway, Norman Wisdom doesn't remember this film at all, and I'm not suggesting for a second he had the fellas in his dotage, because he turn on the red light and off he goes. But he doesn't know, he's not interested in the film, and of course this young guy who's saying, Norman, I believe this is the back of the Albert Hall doubling for New York here, isn't it? I don't know. What was it like to work there with Margaret Rutherford? Who? Margaret Rutherford. Oh, all right. What's this film? And he says Norman Wisdom several times in the opening 10. What's this film? The Girl on the Boat. I made so many. And he's not joking. It's the lame. You've got to get it just to play it with the commentary.
Excellent.
So what have you got with yours? How have you eked this into 8 hours?
Chuck us over, I'll tell you what.
We're talking about Ross Noble at his outrageous best.
At my outrageous best. A perfect gift for Xmas. What have I got on there? Yeah, well, there's commentaries on both of the shows.
How can you comment on
It's just me sitting there going, this is a funny bit. That's funny. And
you're kicking yourself not having the Norman Collier thing on it now, aren't you?
Exactly, next time. But also as well, when I was doing when I was recording the commentary, I left my phone on, so the phone goes, so I just took the call. So it's just and I spill pop on myself at one point. I just left it all in.
Chris Morris, as he would. Chris Morris, if you ever heard the voiceovers on his, when he got in the old winos and rummies. Let's hear from someone. Let's just hear from him. Hang on.
Danny Baker, 3 o'clock on Tuesday.
Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, he's my jingle bitch. How proud am I?
Jingle bitch, wasn't that a popular Christmas hit?
It's the one straight out of Compton. Jingle bitch, jingle bitch. Exactly. Yes.
So there's the two commentaries. There's subtitles for the deaf. hard of hearing.
Which is
but the thing is with that, apparently that costs a fortune to put that on there. Yeah,
does it?
It does. It really does.
And how hard is it to get off? By the way, we're not going into the minutiae of DVDs all the time here, but if you've ever put on a DVD and the subtitles come up, how long do you spend looking at the remote control going, hang on, no, that's not it.
This has got an easy on-off visual menu.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Is that listed in the extras?
And then there's backstage footage and there's a photo gallery. But the best thing is, you know how on films you can have like trivia facts pop up.
Oh yeah, very good.
The thing. Well, during the show, these trivia facts pop up, but it takes ages coming up with trivia facts. So I just invented them.
Oh, are they?
So they're just daft facts that I just kind of invented. And then when you get to the end of the trivia facts, there's an interactive quiz on the trivia facts which I just invented.
You've pushed the boat out far more than you should have done on this.
And it's in a lovely cardboard.
No, it's a double disc.
And inside there's a lovely pull-out brochure.
But do you really genuinely think?
Genuinely, pull-out brochure.
But do you genuinely, when you're thinking this, because I did, as I said, I'm nowhere like in your class, but when we were doing those, and I said, you can't put out a 45-minute best of. I mean, do they try to pare you back on this? I don't know how expensive it is to make DVDs.
Well, the thing is, I actually didn't sign up to one of the major labels. I've started my own. My own label.
Have you?
And it's distributed by.
Brian.
It's Stunt Baby and Brian Products.
Oh, well done. That's what I put wrong now.
And it's released by guys that do. They do bands. They do the White Stripes. And
me, in my naivety and ignorance, signed up with Virgin for 750,000, and then I started making demands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they give you a huge whack of money, and then that is one of the extras, by the way, trying to get it.
What is
an easy open box?
How about the website? How close an eye do you keep on them? Because those are great abandoned warehouses usually. Personal websites are.
Websites are very tricky, I find. Mine's.
I can't open this. You open that, Mark. I can't get it open. Yeah, it's comedy all the way.
Yeah.
Penetrable box.
I think you might have to.
Jemmy it. So is there anything on the website, or do you just go there and it says last updated October 2001?
No, the website is constantly updated. But I don't. But the thing is, I can't really write. So I tried keeping a diary for ages, and then I just got like literally hundreds of emails correcting my spelling and my grammar.
That's part of your wacky personality, did they?
Yeah. Okay,
there we go.
It's all open.
Yes, there is a full colour fold-out brochure like the Beatles' White Album.
Yeah, and then it's like
Gotta say, for an unassuming fella, you don't mind putting yourself on the posters, don't you? There was that huge one that was in the Strand for a while, and now there's this one, and it is, if you're buying a Ross Noble product, why shouldn't you have a Ross Noble poster with it?
Yeah.
But I've got to say, some people might see this as rampant narcissism.
You might see, you might think that, but the thing is,
hang on, and about 60 photos of you on one page there.
Yeah, but a lot of the young people, there's a lot of kids.
They're looking for an icon, are they?
There's a lot of young kids, and and the thing is, they nick them from the,
Yeah, of course they do. They put loads of photos in with it. How much is this retailing for? Do we know?
I believe it goes for exactly the same price as all the single shoddy discs.
Well done. Well, good for you, Ross.
There you go.
We kind of skidded over the fact that you do actually live half the year in Australia.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, but where?
Yeah, just outside Melbourne.
And how's that work? Is it good?
It's fantastic, yeah.
I
mean, I tour over there, so I only really sort of spend a couple of weeks off, kind of hanging out. But but it's weird. The whole I don't know. Have you spent Christmas in a hot?
No, that's what I was going to say. I mean, you're off again this week, aren't you? But I couldn't do that.
It's just wrong,
Yeah, it is wrong.
Because the thing is, it's not just the fact that it's hot in your own head. It's the fact they don't really make an effort. No. Do you know what I mean? You go to like a restaurant or something, and they'll have like one bit of tinsel.
Oh well, no change there. Then that must make you feel homesick.
Yeah.
So do they do like a traditional Christmas dinner?
No, this is the thing. Like when my wife first came over, and it was Christmas Day. Like they're sort of the Australian Christmas is they get up, they all for me the fun of Christmas is watching kids getting bikes, going out and sliding over on the ice.
Yeah,
of course. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
Not getting the traction.
Yeah.
And, for them, they get up, they have a cold meat platter.
Oh, no.
And then they all get a water pistol, and they get new swimming trunks, and they go running around.
But I've often thought that, that when you see it represented in countless Hollywood films, what that means to half the world, they must think, that's not what Christmas is like.
But she came over here, and I've never seen...
Your wife's Australian,
She is, yeah. And, she's incredibly mild-mannered, very relaxed. I've never seen a human being snap so quickly. Because it's that thing of, like, we went up to Newcastle to, just spend a traditional Christmas. You know, we wake up, we exchange gifts, we got a massive meal, everyone got drunk, fell asleep and dribbled. You know?
Yeah, and she thought that was peculiar.
Yeah, she sat there going, you know, basically there was just pensioners with their teeth out.
When did she tease it as a day of festival and what on the beach?
And she was just going, when are we going to do stuff? And I'm going, what do you mean do stuff? They have a big game of cricket. It's like for them,
I couldn't do
a big
that.
game of cricket.
It's a northern festival, I'm afraid. Now, I've got a friend who has Laurie and Dave who moved out to Florida. They're saying, oh, it's beautiful, it's 75. Well, it's one thing they're having a child, but I don't envy them, it being hot over Christmas.
Yeah.
I was going to say to you, why are you not, you know, if it's an equal partnership, why are you not saying let's spend Christmas in England? But you've tried it, have you?
Let me see.
Let me run that one by.
Old people dribbling drunk.
No, it's just
because of that as well, is they don't have the traditions of being trapped watching all that rubbish TV as well. You know, so the whole Great Escape and all that sort of business, it doesn't...
I don't know. What about Cluedo? And you've got your Cluedo on Christmas Day, you've got all that going on,
you don't have to sell it to me.
No, I'm telling you.
But it's the sort of thing where, like... When I'm with her family and I start talking about Jason and the Argonauts,
that's it.
Why have you seen that film so many times? You have to, really. One of our dinosaurs is missing. Would you like me to quote from the script?
You know? Of course there is.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that's why we've seen them so much.
And also the Queen's speech is on at like 4 in the morning.
Oh man, you know? I never thought about all of this. Of course we've been conditioned. But it is the one time of year, with the Monopoly ball, you can put the little tiny top hat on your own head.
Indeed. And stroke the little dog.
The little dog.
I'd just like to say I'm not complaining in any way, shape or form for anyone who is spending a Christmas alone with a cup of soup.
Did you know that note hadn't been struck until you said it? I didn't realise we might have been treading on lonely people's toes. Continue. Give us the details.
Yes, well, Ross Noble's Unreal Time, the double DVD is out now. Well, I have to catch Ross next year when he does his World Domination Tour in 2005. And all the updates and everything that Ross is doing you can find on his website, rossnoble.co.uk.
Hang on, just going to have a look at this packaging. I don't want to hold you to the task here. 1, 2... You're on both separate photos on both of the CDs. 1, 2,
you
3,
have
4.
to do that.
Yeah, sure you do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 30 photos on that page. We're up to 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Oh, 53 plus 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 53 plus 15. We're up to 68.
I'm not in all of them photos.
All right, I'll take 2 off. 63. There happen to be on one DVD a minimum of 66 photographs of the artist.
Yeah, but how many on the outside of the box? 2.
2 huge ones, Ross.
And they're inside cellophane.
Fortunately, the product is solid gold and it warrants it. I suspect there are others out there at their Rangers Fest who don't. Ross Noble, Unreal Time. Great to see you, Ross. Please hurry back from the curious planet you're going to.
I will do.
Where you go there, Zola.
On 94.9 FM, this is BBC London.